Very good evening to all. Am I audible? आवाज आ रही है? So welcome back. Very good evening everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. आवाज आ रही होगी आपको. Yes. अनिरुद्ध, सायन, आमिर. Very good. Very good. तो my dear friends, आज फिर हम लोग let us go to the next topic. Audible everyone? Am I audible? Milind, others? Yes, very good, very good. So my dear friend, welcome back. Let us start to the new topic. That is, again we have one more topic of reasoning, topic that is cubes as well as dices. Two topics will cover, cubes as well as dices. Yes, okay. So in today's class, first of all we'll understand cubes, question based on cubes, then we'll enter into dices, question based on dices. So in this session, actually what we are going to discuss all these things, understanding the cube, the dimensions of the cube, that is edges, face, vertex, further cutting of the cubes and the formation of different small cubes, counting of those cubes, and further we have to understand dices, its properties, then questions and all everything. So let us start with the cube. The word cube. My dear friend, cube. Here you can see, I think there must be a cube visible on the screen. Is the cube visible to you? Two cubes are visible. Okay, no doubt this cube is having some cuts as well, it seems. Okay, so anyhow, if I draw a cube like this, let us understand, I am drawing a cube like this. I am not good at drawing, but daring to draw in front of architects, in front of engineers. So here is the cube. In this cube, how many faces are there? Can anyone tell me how many faces will be there in the cube? Faces in the sense, let us understand, faces in the sense, if you are sitting in one room to watch this class, that room must be definitely in the form of a cube. Even if it is not in the form of a cube, it must be in the form of a cuboid. Cube or cuboid. My dear friend, all the walls, ceiling and floor, we call it as faces. Once again, all the four walls, ceiling and floor, we call it as faces. Means 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 walls, ceiling 5, floor 6. Total 6 faces are there in a cube. Very good. So a cube consists of 6 faces. Now my dear friend, how many edges will be there in the cube? How many edges? Edges are those line segment by which the face is formed, face is created. Those line segment by which the face is created. So if you see in your room, to make the face that is ceiling, my dear friend, there will be 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 lines in the ceiling. Similarly, 4 lines you will be having on the floor. And 4 lines, that is ceiling and floor, they are joining at the corners. Okay, so total it consists of 12 edges. Excuse me. Now moving to the vertices. In singular form we call it as vertex. In plural form, vertices. Now what is vertices? Vertices are those points where edges meet each other. Vertices are those points where edges are meeting each other. So we will get 4 points on the ceiling and 4 points on the floor. So it consists of 8 vertices. A cube consists of 6 faces, 12 edges and 8 vertices. I think it is clear to you. It is there on the screen. Am I right? Anyone having the doubt in faces, edges and vertices? Clear? Yes, very good. Nivedita, clear. Good. So let us move further. Moving further, my dear friends, let us understand what they do is, I am making one more cube here. Others, is it clear? Amir, Rahul, Sayan, Avik. Corners, yes, the point where the edges are meeting each other. See, consider this box, you can say, this box. This corner one, we call it as edge, vertices, corners one. Clear? Nitish? Yes, very good. Very good. So moving further. Now I was drawing the cube. Once again I have to draw a cube over here. Okay, there is a cube like this. Okay, now in this cube, Listen carefully my question. In this cube, what I am doing, I am giving 3 cuts on each edges to form smaller cubes of equal size. I am giving 3 cuts on each edges to form smaller cubes of equal size. Like in this edge, I gave 3 cuts. Similarly, this edge also 3 cuts. 1, 2 and 3. 3 cuts. Similarly, this edge also 3 cuts. 1, 2, 3. I am giving 3 cuts on each edges to form smaller cubes of equal size. So how many smaller cubes will be formed? Can anyone tell me? Small total, how many cubes will be formed? Smaller one. I am giving 3 cuts on each edges. So small total, how many cubes will be formed? Nitish is saying 64 cubes will be formed. Nivedita is saying 48 cubes will be formed. Amir is saying 36. Avik is saying 96. Manas 64. Rahul 16.6, that is 64. Prathamesh 64. Anirudh 16.6 are 96. Rahul also 16.6 are 96. Kritik 64. Jack 64. Sen 64. See, here is the cube. I have given 3 cuts on each edges to form smaller cubes of equal size. I am asking you how many cubes will be formed. My dear friend, if this cube, yes Deep, we'll discuss. If this cube is visible to you, can I say that this is the front layer? This is the first layer of the cube. This is the front layer. In this front layer, how many cubes you are having? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Means total 16 cubes are there in the front layer. So in this layer, if 16 cubes are there, in second layer also 16 cube will be there. In the third layer also 16 cube, and in the fourth layer also 16 cube. So 16 in the 4 layers. So 16 into 4, total 64 cubes will be formed. Are you getting? See, layers I have described you here. The layers, cutting of layers I described you. Every layer is having 16 cubes, and like that there are 4 layers. Okay, so 4 layers means 16 4s are 64. This is the layer I was talking about. Is it clear to all? Yes, no, or else? See, Manas, what you are doing, you are saying, sir, 16 here, 16 here. When you take 16 this one and 16 in this face, this corner cubes are common for both. Are you getting, Manas? When you say 16 here, 16 here, 16 on the top, 16 left, 16 bottom, 16. So you are taking common cubes as well. You are counting in this also 16, this also 16. So this corner cubes are counted extra. Clear, Manas? Got it? Very good, very good. Or else, try to understand, if I give x cut on each edges, if I give x cut on each edges, total number of cubes formed, number of cubes which will be formed, it will be x plus 1 power 3. How many cuts I have given on each edges? I am giving 3 cuts on each edges. So number of cubes formed will be, number of cut is how many? 3. So number of cubes formed will be 3 plus 1 power 3, which is equal to 4 cube. 4 cube means 64. Are you getting me? Not x power 3, x plus 1 power 3. Nitish, try to understand, x plus 1 power 3. If x is the number of cuts given on each edges, consider if I give 4 cuts on each edges, number of cubes formed will be 4 plus 1, 5 cube. 5 cube, that is 125. If I give 5 cuts on each edges, number of cubes formed? If I give 5 cuts on each edges, total number of cubes formed, how much it will be? 6 cube, how much it is? 216. Very good. Nitish, Rahul, Mithun, Amir, 6 cube is 216. Very good. Gaurav, 216. Very good. Superb. Nivedita, 216. Yes, 36 into 6. Okay, Milind is saying 36 into 6. First Milind did 6 square, then into 6. Is it? Okay, Milind. Sayan 216, Shivadipu 216, Chinmay 216. Very good. So my dear friend, if I give 8 cuts on each edges, if I give 8 cuts on each edges? Vaibhav, nothing I said. Only I, Vaibhav, if you have missed starting, you can watch the video later on. Only I said what is the meaning of faces, what is edges, what is vertices. If I give 8 cuts on each edges, number of cube form will be 729. Very good. Anirudh, Gaurav, Manas, Milind, Mayank, Nivedita, Jack, Rahul, Sheikh, Jayant, Nitish, Vibha. Very good, very good. If I give 9 cuts on each edges, Vibha 216 it won't be, 729 it will be. If I give 9 cuts on each edges, Omar 729, very good. If I give 9 cuts on each edges, total number of cube form will be 9 plus 1 power 3. 9 plus 1 power 3, that is 10 cube. 10 cube means it will be 216. 10 cube is not 216, it is 1000. Very good, very good. Superb, superb. So you have understood, if I give x cut on each edges, total number of cube form will be x plus 1 power 3. But my dear friend, let me tell you, we people cannot derive for everything there is one formula. We cannot do that. Okay, this reasoning means totally it should be your imagination. You should imagine and you have to do it. So your imagination, your observation is important, your creativity is important, your spatial aptitude, which we call it as spatial aptitude, SPATIAL, which was introduced by IIT Bombay. Based on that, you have to do all this question. I mean to say, you must be good at imagination. As I said you in the starting, that your room will be definitely in the form of a cube. Even if it is not cube, it will be in the form of a cuboid. So cube or cuboid, approximately it will be the same faces, edges and vertices. So I said you to imagine and do it. Anyhow, before going further, let me tell you, there are 7 different patterns of question in the cube. Out of these 7, they will give you any one. They will ask you any one. But being a aspirant of GATE, we should know all the 7 patterns, because all 7 they won't give. They will give you any one, but we should know all the 7. Okay. So let us understand. Here, a cube was painted. Just read this data. A cube was painted on one of the opposite pair faces as black and remaining 4 faces as red. A cube was painted on one of the opposite pair faces as black and remaining 4 faces as red. I mean to say, if left wall you make black, right wall will be black. Then only we'll call it as one of the opposite pair faces as black and remaining 4 faces as red. Okay. Further, they are saying 4 cuts are given on each edges to form smaller cubes of equal size. So they are giving in every edge 4 cut to form smaller cubes of equal size. Now, based on this data, they will ask you any one question. But as I said you, there will be total 7 different patterns of the question. So let's see what are those 7 patterns. We'll discuss the answer. Milind, Rahul, don't worry. We'll discuss all the answers. Let us understand the questions first. Okay. First question. How many cubes will be formed? This is the first question. Okay. Second question. How many cubes will have no face painted at all? How many such cubes will be there? Small cubes which will be having none of their face painted. So that is the second question. Third question. How many cubes will have only one face painted? How many such cube will be there? Small cubes which will be having only one face painted. Not remaining faces. Remaining 5 faces should be unpainted, because they are using the word only. Only one face painted. Okay. Moving to the fourth question. How many cubes will have only 2 face painted, and that too with the same color? Means only 2 face painted, only, exactly, both the words are same. Only 2 face painted and both the face should have same color. Okay, that is your fourth question. Fifth question it is, how many cubes will have only 2 face painted but with different color? Means the fifth question is same like your fourth question, but they are changing last the condition. Means only 2 face painted should be there and both the face should have different colors. That is your fifth question. And sixth question they are asking, how many cubes will have at least 2 face painted? At least, minimum 2, maximum it can be as many. At least 2 face painted means you have to count in this question 2 or more face painted. So that is your sixth question. And the last question, seventh question will be how many cubes will have three face painted. So my dear friend, they will ask you any one question. But because these 7 question, out of these 7 anyone they can ask, so we should be aware of all these 7 question. So one by one we'll discuss the answer. No doubt I'll be asking you the question, you can say the answer one by one. Okay, so first we'll go for understanding this data. A cube was painted on one of the opposite pair faces as black and remaining 4 faces as red. Let us understand what I did in the cube. Ceiling I did black. So if ceiling I am doing black, opposite is floor, opposite face will be floor. So ceiling and floor both will become black. And remaining 4 faces as green, means walls I am making green. Front green, right green, back green, left green. 4 walls as not green, it is red. 4 walls as red color. Okay, done. Now, Nitish, are you getting any doubt, Nitish? One of the opposite pair faces means ceiling and floor I made it as black and remaining 4 faces as red, not green, it is red. Yes, very good. Anirudh will discuss the answer, Jack will discuss, Avik will discuss, Milind will discuss, don't worry, we'll discuss the answer. So like this we have done. Further what they are saying, 4 cuts were given on each edges to form smaller cubes of equal size. We are giving on every edge 4 cuts. 4 cuts on each edges to form smaller cubes of equal size. Means this is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 cuts on each edges to form smaller cubes of equal size, and based on this they are asking you how many smaller cubes will be formed. Okay, why I am drawing like this? Why this much, sir? Here I'll get confused because already I have drawn this. Here it is. 4 cuts are given on each edges to form smaller cubes of equal size. Okay, now based on this the question, let us go one by one with the question. The very first question was how many cubes will be formed? Just a moment. Okay, I think there is a problem in the slide. Okay, so anyhow we can discuss this on the screen itself. How many smaller cubes will be formed? So how many smaller cubes will be formed? Very simple. For this everyone knows the answer, because how many cuts I am giving? 4 cuts I am giving. So number of cubes formed will be 5 cube. 5 cube means it will be definitely 2. 5 cube is how much? 125. So first question the answer is 125. This everyone understood, I think. This everyone knows. First question 125 is the total number of cubes formed. Okay, moving to the second question. What was the second question? Second question they are asking you is how many cubes will have no face painted at all? How many cubes will have no face painted at all? Now let us understand this question. See, if here this is the cube, if this cube is visible to you, how many cubes will have no face painted at all? Just understand, not Chinmay, not Sephor, yes Jack will discuss. See, just understand one cube is there. Top if I one layer if I removed, bottom one layer if I remove, side one layer if I removed, inside cubes, yes Nivedita, you are correct. Inside cubes will be having no face painted at all. Like if I take the example of this room, my dear friend, from the right one layer I removed, left one layer I removed, front layer, back one layer, top one layer, bottom one layer. In the middle whatever cubes will be there, it will be having no face painted at all, because the layer from which side I was painting, that layer itself I removed. Are you getting me? So inside cubes will be having no face painted at all. Am I right? Or else, if this cube is visible to you, my dear friend, in this cube, this is the front layer if I am not wrong. This is the front layer. This is our front layer. Oh, with red it is getting mixed. Let us change the color. Let us make it as green. I think with green it will be visible. So this is the front layer. It is visible to you. This is the front layer. Am I right? Is it visible? Yes? Okay. Okay. So this is the front layer. In this front layer, my dear friend, if these cubes, just observe, these cubes will be having only one face painted. If I talk about the front layer, these cubes will be having only one face painted, because remaining portion will be inside, so it won't get any paint. But these cubes will be having only one face painted. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3 this side, 3 this side, 9. Means total 9 cubes are having one face painted. But try to understand, behind this 9, in second layer the 9 cube, it will be having no face painted, because from front this will be there. So exactly behind this, in the second layer 9 cubes will be having no face painted. Similarly in the third layer also 9 cubes will be having no face painted. Similarly in the fourth layer also 9 cubes will be having no face painted. But don't take the fifth layer, because fifth layer, that side one face paint will be there like that. So 9 in the 3 layers. So 9 3s are 27. Or try to understand, if I give x cut on each edges, if I give x cut on each edges, number of cubes formed, how much I said number of cubes formed? It will be definitely x plus 1 power 3. Now number of cubes having no face painted, number of cubes having no face painted, it will be x minus 1 power 3. How many cuts we are giving? How many cuts we are giving? See, cuts how many we were giving? We were giving 4 cuts. Okay. So number of cubes formed will be 4 plus 1 power 3, that is 5 cube. 5 cube means 125. And number of cubes having no face painted, it will be 4 minus 1 power 3. Cuts is 4 na. So 4 minus 1 power 3, that is 3 cube. 3 cube means 27 is the answer for the second question. Is it clear to all? Ishika, yes, 27, Milind 27, Avik 27, Ami 27. Is it clear? Second question, we are having the answer, that is 27. Clear everyone? Yes? Very good, very good. Third answer, very good. Let's see the third question. Third question, what did they ask? Third question is, how many cubes will have only one face painted? Only one face painted. Just now, when we were seeing no face painted at all, while the explanation, what I said, in this front layer, these cubes will be having only one face painted. We were saying these cubes are having only one face painted, because remaining portion is inside. So my dear friend, these cubes means 9 cube are having one face painted. Similarly here also these 9 cubes will be having one face painted. Similarly here also these 9 cubes will be having one face painted. So 9 in every face. Bigger cube, every face 9 we are having. 9 this side, 9 this side, 9 front, 9 back, 9 in the ceiling, 9 in the floor. So 9 in 6 faces. So 9 6 the answer will be 54 for this. Third one, the answer is 54. Is it clear? Yes, no? Up till now 54 is clear. Mayank, yes. Gaurav, yes. Gaurav, which one you missed? Third one or second one? Rahul, yes. Nivedita, yes. Amir, yes. Soham, yes. Bipasa, yes. Sayan, yes. Gaurav, which one you missed? Third one or second one? Third one. Third one, very simple, Gaurav. See, this is the cube. Okay. In this cube, what I said, these cubes in the middle, when you are doing the cut, these cubes in the middle, here you are having total 9 cubes. Okay, these cubes in the middle, it will be having only one face paint, because while you are doing the before cutting you have painted. So when you do the cut, remaining face of these cubes will be inside. So it won't be having remaining face painted, only front face will be painted. So how many were there? 9 here. So 9 here means 9 here, 9 here, 9 in the ceiling, 9 on the left, 9 on the back. So 9 in the 6 faces. Total how many we are having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 faces. Are you getting me? 9 in the 6 faces. Where we have missed? 1, 2, front 9, back 9, this 9, this 9. So 6 faces. 9 6 are 54. Simple. Gaurav, here is the on the screen. 9 here, 9 here, 9 in ceiling, 9 in the floor, 9 in the left, 9 on the back. So 9 in 6 faces. Now it is clear? Got it? Very good, very good. Moving to the next question. Next question is, how many cubes will have only two face painted? First of all, only two face painted but with same color. First of all, we have to understand two face painted where will be getting. Two face painted where will be getting. Two face painted always it will come on edges. Two face painted you will be getting on edges. Like here. Here this edge if you take. Okay. Here you will be getting two face painted. But be careful when you are taking edges. If you want two face painted only exactly, leave the corner cube. Because corner cube will be having three face painted. Leave the corner cube. Leaving the corner cube, 1, 2, 3, these three are having only two face painted. But what is happening? Top it is black and front it is red. We want condition color should be same. Color should be same means on the walls we have kept the same color. So we have to take that very edge where, my dear friend, colors are same means the edge where the walls are meeting each other. Because walls we have made the red color. Okay, all the four walls has red color. So we have to take that edge which is making two walls to meet. Means which edge? This one. Instead of taking this, we have to take this one. Okay, this edge. In this, be careful. Forget about the corner cube because corner cube will be having three face painted. Corner one will be having three face painted. Means 1, 2, 3. Here these three cubes are having only two face painted and both the face is having same color. Means which edge we are considering? The bigger cube, which edge we are considering? The edge which started from the ceiling and end at floor. How many such edges are there which start from ceiling and end at floor? Can anyone tell me? How many such edges are there which start from ceiling and end at floor? There are 4. Very good, Nivedita. There are 4 such edges. Yes, Deep. Yes, Bipasha. And 4 such edges are there. And every edge is having 3 cubes. So 4 3s are 12. Yes, Sayan. Yes, Kritik. Yes, Toto. Jayant. Deepak. Adarsh. Very good. So 4 3s are 12. So for this, our answer will come 12. Fourth question. The answer is 12. Means two face painted and that too with the same color. Now moving to the fifth question. What was the fifth question? How many cubes will have only two face painted but with different color? But with different color. Which one? Which one, Manas? Question number 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one? Snehashis, no need to worry, Snehashis. Video solution will be uploaded very soon. Don't worry regarding that. I'll do that. Fourth one, Manas. Fourth one, see. What they are saying in the fourth one, what was the question? Read the question carefully. Question they are asking, how many cubes will have only two face painted and that too with the same color? Color should be same. Now the bigger cube what you have done, all the walls you are making red color. Ceiling and floor you made as black color. Means you have to take two face painted, means you have to take on edges, on the corners edges. Am I right? Edge you have to take, not exactly vertex, edge. But if you take this edge, when I was explaining this, if you take here, if you take this edge, okay, in this edge what will happen? In this edge, if you see the diagram over here, if you take this edge, forget about the corner cube. Corner cube will be having three face painted. Here 1, 2, 3. These three are having only two face painted. But what is happening? These three cubes, top it is black and front it is red. They have given the condition color should be same. Color same means we have to take that very edge where walls are meeting each other. So which edge we have to take? where the walls are meeting each other. This one. Are you getting me? In this one, be careful. Forget about the corner cube, vertex cube. Vertex cube will be having 3 face painted. They want only 2 face painted. So here 1, 2, 3. These 3 are having only 2 face painted, and that too with the same color. Means which edge we are considering? The edge which started from ceiling and ended at floor. That very edge we are considering which started from ceiling and ended at floor. How many such edges are there in the bigger cube which start from ceiling and end at floor? So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 are there, and every edge is having 3 cubes. So 4 3s are 12. Is it clear now? That is the reason for this. The answer is 12. Yes, very good, very good. Moving to the fifth question. Fifth question, they are asking how many cubes will have only 2 face painted but with different color. Color should be different. Now while seeing the explanation, when we were taking this edge, let me rub this out. When we were taking this edge, at that time corner cube we are leaving because it is having 3 face painted, but here these are having only 2 face painted, 1, 2, 3, and color is also different. Top it is black, front red. So here 3 cubes. Similarly here also these 3 cubes will be having only 2 face painted, that too with different color. Similarly these 3 cubes will be having only 2 face painted, that too with the different color. Similarly these cubes will be having only 2 face painted, that too with the different color. Sarvesh, you are worried about that? Don't worry, Sarvesh. Technical faculty will help you out. Okay, so in the ceiling, how many we got? We got total 12. 3, 3, 6, 3, 9, 3, 12. In ceiling, we are getting 12. Similarly, in the floor also 12. These 3 cubes will be having only 2 face painted, and that too with the different color. Front it is red, bottom it will be black. Similarly, these 3 cubes will be having only 2 face painted, and that too with the different color. This side it is red, bottom will be black. Means in the ceiling 12, in the floor 12. So 12 plus 12, for this the answer is 24. For this the answer is 24. Is it clear to all? Yes, Avik, Krutik, Ishika, is it clear? Sayan, Ishika 24, yes. Amit 24, good. My dear friend, let us understand. Rahul, yes, clear. Gaurav, clear, good. Let us understand. Consider, Chinmay, yes. Consider they are not giving you the condition. Let's say they are not giving the condition. They are asking you the question, how many cubes will have only 2 face painted? That's it. Only that much is the question. How many cubes will have only 2 face painted? There is no condition, color is same or not same. There is no condition at all. So 2 face painted, where we are getting? On the edges we are getting. Every edge we are getting 3 cubes which are having only 2 face painted. Now every edge we are getting 3 cubes. Total how many edges are there? Total in bigger cube there are 12 edges, and every edge is having 3 cubes. So 12 3s are, your answer will become 36 if they do not give you the condition. Yes, Nivedita, Milind. You can check it out. Same color, how many we are getting? Same color when you are asking the condition, 12 we are getting. Different color, 24. If no condition is given, 12 plus 24, the answer will be 36. Is it clear to all? If they are not giving you the condition regarding the color, they only ask how many cubes will have only 2 face painted. That much. Then our answer will become 36. Because same color, there are 12. Okay, different color, they are 24. No condition, same or different, then 12 plus 24, the answer is 36. Clear everyone? Only, Toto, the word only should be also there. Only exactly 2 face painted, there are 36. What happened? I am not getting your reply. Am I not able to see your messages? Yes, very good. Anirudh, clear. Good. Let us move further. Moving to the next question. Next question we are having is, how many cubes will have at least two face painted? At least. Before going for this question, can anyone tell me the answer for the last question? Can anyone tell me the answer for last question? How many cubes will have three face painted? Seventh one, the answer, anyone? Milind is saying it should be, the answer should be 8. Nitish is saying seventh question answer should be 8. Three face painted. Jack is saying 8. Rahul 8. Nivedita 8. Sayan 8. Avik 8. Chinmay, Mayank, Nikki, Deep, Sufya, Kritik, Manas, Toto, Jyotsna, Gaurav, Amir, Adarsh. Adarsh 54. Three face painted. Three face painted. Vaibhav 8. Shivadipu 8. So three face painted you will be getting on corners. On the vertex. Yes, Mithun 8. And every vertex will be having one cube which are having three face painted. Every vertex will be having one cube which are having three face painted. Here three face painted. Here also these three face painted. Here also three face. Here also three, means every vertex. Vertex you are taking corners. So there are total 8 such cubes which are having three face painted. Now coming back to our sixth question. What was the sixth question? How many cubes will have at least two face painted? At least. 2 or more you have to count. Only two face painted, how much you are getting the answer? Only two face painted, how much you are getting the answer? Without any condition. Only two face painted, what answer we got? Without any condition. Only two face painted. Only two face painted. Yes, Nivedita, we got 36 now. Yes, Manas, Mayank, Amir, we got 36. So only two face painted. Only two, we are having the answer 36. Three face painted, how many we are having? Three face painted, we are having the answer 8. So at least two face painted, 36 plus 8, the answer is 44 for the last one. So last question, the answer is 44. Seventh one, the answer is 44. Sorry, sixth one, the answer is 44. And seventh one, you already said the answer was 8. These are the answers. Is it clear to all? This thing you have to do with imagination. My dear friend, it is completely the imagination. See, when you are doing in the starting, you can draw the figure and you can say, Milind, which one is how? I'll tell you. In the starting, you can draw the figure, practice nicely, and with the figure, when you are well versed with the figure, okay, with drawing the figure, you are getting very fast, then start practicing with imagination. Imagine, okay, this is the room, here the cubes are painted, here this, imagine like that. Because in your examination, it is not suggestible that you draw the diagram, wasting your time in drawing the diagram. In examination, compulsory try with the imagination. You have to do there with imagination. The hall where you will be sitting to write the exam, definitely it will be in the form of a cube. Even if it is not in the form of a cube, even if it is cuboid, imagine and do it. Imagine means complete imagination. It should not be like that you are counting, sitting and counting 8, 12, 16 here and there. Don't see here and there. Otherwise that invigilator will get shock. Are you getting me? Nitish, that we have drawn that formula. It is not that it is having a formula. We are making the formula like that. Okay. If there are 200 cuts, we can't draw. That is why I am saying try with imagination. Sixth one, Milind. Sixth one, Milind, it is very simple. Sixth one, the question was, how many cubes will have at least two face painted? So Milind, you give me two questions answer. You give me two question answer. First you tell me three face painted, how many will be there? Milind, three face painted, how many will be there? Milind, shall I say you in Hindi? If you want. 8. Very good. Three face painted, it is 8. Two face painted, how many are there? Without any condition. Same color, different color, without any condition. Two face painted, how many are there? Milind, two face painted. Without any condition. Whether color is same or not same, we are not bothered about. We are asking only two face painted. Only two face painted, we were getting 36 Milind. Try to recall. 36 we were getting answer here. See, we got here 36. Two-face, only two-face painted with same color, 12. Only two-face painted with different color, 24. Only two-face painted without mentioning any color, then 12 plus 24, answer is 36. So only two-face painted you have 36. Three-face painted you have 8. So at least two-face painted. Okay, Milind, I am saying you in Hindi. The question goes like at least two face painted. कम से कम दो face painted. कम से कम दो. ज्यादा से ज्यादा कितना भी हो सकता है. कम से कम दो. तो कम से कम दो का मतलब है दो फेस भी काउंट करना है आपको और तीन फेस भी काउंट हो जाएंगे. तो 36 और 8 मिला के अगर मैं गलत नहीं हूं तो इसका आंसर कितना आएगा. 36 प्लस 8 आंसर आएगा 44. दैट इज 44. नाउ मिलिंद, क्लियर? Yes, very good. So moving further, my dear friends. Now, as I was saying, do this with imagination, practice more question. Out of these 7, they will ask you any one. Okay, check out which one they are asking, but you should know all these 7. And moving further, we have next topic, that is cubes. After cubes, we have something called as dices. My dear friend, I think the slide is missing over here on the screen. There is some problem. Don't worry, I'll explain you. Some question will practice in our session. No, Nitish, we have discussed 7. 7 questions only, Nitish. One more without any condition we said. One more without any condition we said. Yes, so total it became 8. Yes, Nitish. Okay, so let us discuss about something about dices. See, I have not the slide, means there is some problem in the slides. Don't worry, we'll discuss more questions. One day we'll discuss more questions on this dices as well as cubes. Just a questionnaire session we'll go for. Okay. So first let us understand dices as well. Dices. My dear friend, you must be playing Ludo. How many of you play Ludo? Say yes, no. Means in olden days you played. Or now also you are playing? Yes, approximately everyone. Very good, very good, very good. Gaurav saying no. Gaurav is saying no, sir, I won't come online if you want to play with me. Okay, don't worry. So my dear friend, yes, even I play Ludo. I used to play Ludo. At present I am not playing, but I used to play Ludo. My dear friend, while playing Ludo, do you know I was very lucky? I am a very lucky guy. Whenever I used to wish from the God give me 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, and as I throw that dice, do you know what I used to get? Can you guess what I used to get? When I used to pray God give me 6, 6, 6, and as I throw that dice, how much? 1. Yes, Nivedita. You know very well how lucky I am. No, I won't get 6. I used to get 1. Whenever I used to pray God for 6, God used to give me 1. Then that very day I understood that 6 and 1 are exactly opposite to each other. 6 and 1 are exactly opposite to each other. Means one face, right face if it is 6, left face will be definitely 1. So 1 and 6 are opposite to each other. That very day I understood. Okay. Now moving further. Or else, you can even say the sum of the opposite face, the dice which you are using in Ludo, the sum of the opposite face will be always 7. I mean to say, one face in the dice, one face, if top face is 1, bottom face will be definitely 6. So 1 plus 6, total sum will come 7. If I say right side, we are having 3. Right side we are having 3. Then left hand side, how much it will be? Definitely it will be 4. Because 3 plus 4 is 7. If I say that front, it is 2. Then back what it will be? It will be definitely, back will be definitely 5. Because 2 plus 5 is 7. So the dice which we are discussing, opposite sum is always 7. Sum of the opposite number is always 7. And that dice we call it as standard dice. What we call it as? Standard dice. This is actually the standard dice. But let me tell you, the question what they give in the various competitive exam, that will be very rare from the standard dice. Very rarely they will give you from standard dice. From where they place the question in the various competitive exam, that is from general dice. They place the question from the general dice. General dice won't have these properties, that opposite face, the sum will be 7, not like that. General dice, anywhere any number can come. 3 year, 5 year, 7 year, 6 year, 1 year, anywhere any number can come. Are you getting me? So main is this general dice, not the standard dice. Now, let us understand this general dice here. Consider, they will take a dice, they will roll that dice twice or maybe more than 2 times. Okay, they will roll that dice, they will take the picture of the dice and they will give you in the question, and they will ask you behind this or opposite face of this number, what is the number. So here I am drawing same dice 2 times rolled. Okay, how it will look like, the 2 pictures of that they will give you. Okay, so here I am taking the same dice 2 times rolled and it is given here. Here it is 1, here it is 2, here it is 5, here it is 1, here it is 3, and here it is 6. Okay, so same dice. Milind, they won't give you standard dice. They will give you always the general dice. General dice means any side, any number can come. Okay. Maybe they can ask you the question that in a standard dice, if one face is 2, what will be the opposite of 2? Then you can, without seeing any picture, you can say directly 2 opposite will be 5. If they mention that it is a standard dice, no need to see the picture. You can always say 2 opposite will be 5 because 2 plus 5 is 7. But they give you the question from general dice, they give you the picture. Okay. Now let us understand this. My dear friend, here same dice it is 2 times rolled. In these 2, what is the common number there? What is the common number? What we have common in both of them? 1. Very good. 1 is here, 1 is here. Okay. Now let us understand. This is the first view A and this is the second view B of the same dice. Okay. A view says, listen carefully, A view says that one adjacent number is 5 as well as one adjacent neighbor. One neighbor is 5, one neighbor is 2. One adjacent number is 5, one adjacent number is 2. Okay. Here B view says that one adjacent number should be 3, neighbor. Okay, and one adjacent number should be 6 also, neighbor, padosi. Okay, adjacent number. So one adjacent is also 3 and 6. Which number is missing here? Which number is missing here? Yes, Nishant, all general dice only now we have to study, not the standard dice. 4 is missing. So I can declare from here that one opposite number is 4. This we can declare. Because 1 is having adjacent with 5, with 2, with 3 and 6. Which number is missing? So 4 is missing here. So 1 and 4 are opposite of each other. If this side is 1, this side will be 4. If this side is 4, top is 4, bottom will be 1. 4 and 1 are opposite to each other. Is this rule clear to all? When 2 views of a same dice is given, in those 2 views, any one number is common. Any one number is common. We can find for that very number what are the adjacent numbers. And once we get the adjacent numbers, which number is missing over there, that will be opposite of that common number. Clear? Everyone? Now, moving further. Let us understand more. Again, same dice we will see. Okay. Now here we were having 1. Let's see what was the values over there. Okay. Okay. We are writing 1 here, 3 year, 5 year. Okay. 6 year, 3 year, 1 year. So this is A view. This is B view. Okay. Now let us understand this one. Let us understand this one. Same dice, 2 views are given to you. That is view A and view B. Same dice, 2 views are given to you. Same dice it is. 2 views they are giving. In these 2 views, what are the things which is common? What are the numbers which are common? Is it that only one number is common or 2 numbers are common? 1 and 3 is common, Rahul says. 1, 3, everyone says. Very good. Both are having 1 and 3. 1 is here, 1 is here. 3 is here, 3 is here. So, in the two views, listen carefully, in the two views of the same dice, if two numbers are common, then in that case, the uncommon number will be always opposite of each other. So, 5 opposite will be 6. We can declare that. Is it clear? In the same dice, two views are given. Both the views, if two numbers are common, the uncommon number, the number which is not common, that will be exactly opposite of each other. Is this rule clear? First rule was only one number is common, then we can find the adjacent of it, number missing will be opposite. Now second rule says if two numbers are common, okay, then the uncommon number will be opposite to each other. Is it clear to all? Yes, Nivedita, we can determine. One by one we are proceeding. One by one. First rule is clear, second rule is clear. I will say you third rule. I can say you the fourth rule also, but I won't say. Clear? Sayan clear, Rahul clear. Others. Vibha, Nitish. Second rule is clear, first and second. Amir clear, good. Nitish clear. Gaurav, Chinmay, everyone, good. Let us understand. Sheikh, yes, very good. Let us understand. Move further. Moving to third rule. I am drawing a cube here. I mean to say the dice. Okay, here is the dice. Is blue color comfortable for all of you? Vibha clear, Mayank clear, Satish clear, good. This blue color is comfortable? Amir, yes, okay. Now let us understand. Here I am writing something like 1, 2, 5. 1, 6, 4. What is common in both of them? What is common in both of them? This is A view, this is B view. One is common, very good. So what you can derive? Which two numbers will be opposite of each other? What you can derive? Nivedita says 3 and 1 are opposite to each other. Jack also says 1 and 3 are opposite of each other. Kritik, how? I haven't said yet. 1 and 3, Manas says. Bipasa 3 and 1. Akash, I haven't said all those. Mayank 3 and 1. Milind 1 and 3. Amir 3 and 1. Omar 1 and 3. No, Nitish, 5 and 3 won't be opposite. 1 and 3 will be opposite, na? Nitish, why you are getting confused? 1 and 3 will be opposite, na? Nishant 1 and 3. Vibha 1 and 3. Gaurav 1 and 3. Very good. Now, this you understood with the first rule. Satish 1 and 3. Very good. This you understood with the first rule. Am I right? According to first rule. Now let us move. One more rule let us understand. In a two view, listen carefully. Third rule I am talking about. In two views, if any one number is common, then we can say all the opposite faces. How? Here, as you derived with rule number 1, you derived that one opposite will be, which number you said? One opposite, which number you said? 3. This you have derived. I haven't derived that. You people have derived this from the rule number 1. Okay. Now, rule number 3 says that in any two views, if any one number is common, then we can say all the opposites. Like for example, what we have to do? The number which is common, that is 1 here. Okay. You have to take 1 from both, the common number you are taking. Now, in each view, go clockwise. Like from 1, if you go clockwise means how the clock needle moves. So after 1 there is 5, and then after 5 clockwise it will be 2. So after 1 there is 5, and after 5 there is 2. Am I right? Okay. Similarly, here, wherever you are having common number 1, From 1 start clockwise. From the common number 1 start clockwise. After 1 there is 6. Okay. And after 6 the clockwise it is 4. So now you can derive and say further, rule number 3 says 5 and 6 will be opposite of each other. Okay. And 2 and 4 will be opposite of each other. Is it clear? Rule number 3, is it clear to all? Rule number 1, rule number 2, rule number 3. Nitish clear? Jack, Sayan clear? Vibha, yes. Okay, you can just go with the common number clockwise. Write them. Okay, straight you write them. There you will get the pair of opposite numbers. Okay, so this is actually the rule of dice. Based on this, we have to see some questions. Okay, I'll draw some questions right now because slides are not there available. There is some problem. I'll draw some question and I'll ask you. Okay. Fourth rule, Sayan, you want fourth rule as well? How many of you know here fourth rule? Anyone who knows? Okay, I'll tell you fourth rule as well. Sarvesh, you want? Nivedita, I know no one knows that fourth rule. Manas, you know? Yes, Manas. Tell me, what is that rule? Fourth rule? Manas, what is the fourth rule now? Acha, Manas, you want to know? Okay. Anyone who knows? No one? Okay, I'll tell you fourth rule. Shall I? Don't get confused, but. Okay, first we'll practice with these 3 rules, then we'll go for fourth rule. At the end of today's session, we'll discuss the fourth rule as well. Okay, so first we'll practice with these 3 rules. One, 4, 3, 1, 3, 2. Nitin is saying fourth rule is follow all the 3 rules properly. No, that is not the fourth rule. I'll tell you. Ishika, clear. 2 opposite is 4. So what is opposite of 4? 2. Very good. Moving to the next. Three views I am giving you. 3 views. See how lucky you are. Come on, tell me. Now the question goes, which number is opposite face of the number bearing 6? This is the question. Six and 2 are opposite. Ishika, is it so? 2? Number bearing 6. Opposite of 6. Jack says 5 and 6. Mayank says 5 and 6. Nitish, they are not asking you about 1. The question goes, which number is opposite face of the number bearing 6? 6 opposite, what is there? That is what you have to say. Nitish. Satish 2, Akash 5, Milind 1 and 2, 2, 2. Third image is confusing. 5 and 6, 2, 2 answers. Nasreen only 1 answer. 6 opposite. 5 it is, Nasreen, very good. Manas 5, Akash 5, Toto 5. Anirudh, they are not asked 6 and 3. Anirudh, Vibha 5, Amir 5. Nasreen 5, Avik 5, Bipasa 5, Soham 5, Chinmay 5, Anirudh 3, Sayan 5. Okay, let us understand. Let us understand. We'll understand. Okay, it depends on which two views you are seeing. Okay, let us compare these two. This is A, this is B, and this is C. Okay, if I compare A and B, in A and B, what we are having common? A and B, if we take only these two views, what is common? Both are having 1. Okay, so can I say first view says one adjacent is 3 and 5, and second view says that one adjacent is 4 and 6. So which number is missing here? 2. So I can say 1 and 2 will be opposite of each other. This we can derive based on rule 1. Based on rule 1. Now if we go for rule 3, rule 3 says 1 from the common number go clockwise. 1 from 1 it is 3, and from there again clockwise 5. Okay, here from 1 clockwise 4. Okay, then from there again clockwise 6. So I can say 3 and 4 are opposite of each other, this two, and 5 and 6 are opposite of each other, this two. This we have derived. Okay, now my dear friend, third one, whether it is same cube or not, we'll check it out. Whether it is same dice or not, whether same dice is used here or not, we'll check it out. Okay, here we have derived 3 and 4 are opposite of each other. Yes, it is not visible. 5 and 6 are opposite of each other. It is not visible. Visible, not there. Okay, now let us compare first and last. I am mean to say I am comparing A and C. These two views I am comparing. First and last. First and last, if you compare, both are having 3, 5, 3, 5. In that case, one opposite should be 2. One opposite should be 2. But here we got already one opposite as 2. Am I right? 3 and 5. Rule number 2 says that when two numbers are common, okay, then uncommon number will be opposite to each other. So in these two views, what is uncommon number? 1 and 2. So 1 and 2 will be opposite of each other. We have already derived from this. Are you getting me? Further, if you compare B and C, if you compare B and C, my dear friend, in B and C, what is common? We don't have anything common. B and C, we don't have anything common. Means this is the same dice we are having. Is it clear? No need to get confused. It is the same dice view it is. Whether it is needed or not needed, that is secondary. What I wanted to say you is same dice it is or not. Is it clear, Manas? 5 and 6 are opposite to each other. 3 and 4 are opposite to each other. 1 and 2 are opposite to each other. Clear, everyone? It is the same dice only, because this and this also says same thing. This and this also says same thing. So it means it is the same dice, not a different dice. Manas, clear? Others, whether it is clear or not? Satish, yes. Okay. Now, these, I'll say you rule number 4. Rule number 4 I am saying. Be ready for rule number 4. It is not given in any of the books. Okay, but if you are writing the exam like CSAT, Civil Services Aptitude Test, that is IS exam, maybe they can ask you question from rule number 4 as well. Okay, so rule number 4. Rule number 4, let us understand what it is. Now, this is A view, this is B view. Okay, of the same dice. Now, can you find anything common in them? Can you find anything common in them? Anything common? No, nothing is common. If nothing is common, then also we can derive. My dear friend, if nothing is common, then also we can derive. Shall I say how we can derive? Even though nothing is common, you can derive. From there you can derive something. Not something, everything you can derive. If nothing is common, you can derive everything. Let us understand what. Okay, do one thing. The top one 4 and the top one here 3. 4 and 3 will be exactly opposite to each other. Okay, the left one 1 and the right one here 5. It will be 1 and 5 will be opposite to each other. The right one 6. Okay, and the left one 2 will be opposite of each other. 6 and 2 will be opposite of each other. This is rule number 4. If nothing is common, then also you can find all the opposites. Okay, top and top will be opposite. Left will be opposite of right. Right will be opposite of left. Is it clear? That's it. Okay, so my dear friend, we'll discuss some more questions on the cube. I am extremely sorry, we were missing some slide, but I know very well you can easily sort out the solution given in DPP. Not only that, in every examination, whatever question comes based on cubes and dices, you can easily sort it out. But we'll plan one session where we'll discuss the questionnaire on cubes and dice. Okay, so hope you have enjoyed the today's session. So meet you in the next weekend with more number of questions, with more topic. Till then, my dear friend, not next weekend, I mean to say tomorrow, with more number of topics. Tomorrow morning we have the session, right? So we'll meet there and we'll discuss some more questions and more topic. Thank you all. Take care. Bye-bye. Good night. Thank you everyone. Books for practice. Amir, you can take Abhijit Guha book, Quantitative Aptitude by Abhijit Guha. You can take Arun Sharma book also. There are a number of books available in the market. Don't take for R.S. Agarwal because it is very basic. Little bit higher level. You have to go for the questions. You can practice from R.S. Agarwal. I am not saying it's not a good book. Thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. So not next weekend. Tomorrow we are going to meet once again. Tomorrow we have the session tomorrow morning. Thank you all. Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you. Good night.